Yeah, I just need to check my streams actually. My channel. Starts April 8th. 4:40 in the morning. Don't know if this is actually working. Yeah, it is. So
it's in this group somewhere.
I have to. Well, I'm on line now, so I'm on my. I'm on my hunter.
Warlock for life.
So
I need to get invective and the Fabian strategy for year 2. As for year 2 heavies, I need to get truth, and
I'm just
the truth
on,
is where you seek it. Lomar.
Hashtag will. No, I now have to. Now that the whole group is here, I now have to. I feel like I want to have a topic of discussion which I want to address, because we as gamers in our community with our little friends.
Time?
Shut up, you. I can't stand all the bitching and the whining that's going on with the Warlock nerf, because Facebook lately has been awash with butthurt comments about Warlocks and saying it's not a big deal, when it's a duration nerf and people totally misinterpreted the patch notes.
Hey, let me hear it, because I don't even know what's going on right now. I just got, like, back from work and everything, so...
Alright, so, here's what's going on. Warlocks, Bungie has heard all sides of the Great Warlock debate and will be several changes to the subclasses. Voidwalker buff that boosts the efficiency of the energy drain perk. Grenades will recharge very quickly upon activation of energy drain, allowing for players to use their charge skills much more often. Stormcaller. Landfall damage will be reduced. It will no longer destroy Defender Titan bubbles. Never knew it could do that.
No, I did it with somebody before. That shit was funny. That shit was funny as fuck.
The blinding effect of Landfall will have a smaller radius, giving nearby opponents an extra time to defend themselves when the super is cast. Super is drained quicker, so it just drains faster. Now that's all. That's all that was. Now listen to all of these. Okay. Now we get to the infamous Sun
Singer.
Terrell, before you start,
now listen before
you start with that, before you say those nerfs, this is the reason why the Destiny community got so toxic during the live stream, and I personally feel quite fucking abhorred by that kind of language, because they're devs. They've listened to all sides of the story and they've come up with a solution that they think will work for the player base. So this is what's kicked it all off.
Okay.
Now, just listen to each one and listen to how they're affected and where they are affected. Okay? Sunsinger. Flame Shield will be weaker and can be activated less often. Solar Wind and Brimstone melee abilities will now charge faster than Flame Shield. Radiance time is reduced when running Fireborn self-res. Fire bolts, specifically Super Burn, Viking Funeral, Touch of Flame, will remain untouched. Now, if we know what's going on in PvP, to be all honest, that is actually a very anticlimactic nerf.
That is, no, I totally agree with you because of the fact is I see more Flame Shield Warlocks than I see with Brimstone and other thing else because Flame Shield's more usable, so they want to make people use other parts of their subclass. That's completely fine.
Yeah.
I understand that entirely. That's what the nerf was for.
But that's not where the problem lies. The problem lies in the self-res Radiance defense.
Yes, because of the fact
Did I say anything about Solar Radiance, Sunskin getting any type of a defensive nerf?
No, because of the fact is the thing is when you're in Radiance mode, your defense is increased automatically. Then your abilities come up faster. So when you hit someone with a flame, your flame shield is gonna come up instantly once you hit someone with another melee charge. It's not gonna. It basically makes you a defensive monster that's hard to kill, and that's understandable. That's why they made it a little bit less. It makes it trigger less often, which is actually pretty good. But at the same time, they should have hit the radiant skin and made it a little bit less defensive as it is, so you can still have a chance to kill one.
But I'm not gonna.
But the issue is, being Titans, myself, Nico, and Jacob have gone through a serious defense nerf to when we pop our solar ability, which was Hammer, we can now get meleeed. I've gotten
Shotgun
and shotgun and snipe.
And then
So I've done all of those to a Sunsinger Warlock and didn't even touch his health.
and
Yeah,
I'm
it's really
gonna
hard
say
to kill a
this
Sunsinger Warlock.
as well.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm now gonna say this as well. Titans got nerfed incredibly bad. Hunters then got nerfed ridiculously, and I mean mainly as a hunter. But
Where did the hunters get nerfed at? Is my question.
Shadow Shot.
They got nerfed.
Wait, why'd they nerf Shadow Shot? Shadow Shot is like a support
When
weapon
when it first came out, the nerf has been happening. It happened the same day that the Titans got nerfed.
What the hell?
They
Like,
redu-
they
Yeah,
reduced the
I
time when the
forgot.
Shadow Shot stays out?
I don't know. It was the quiver.
It was a quiver
Can I
perk.
play the same one?
Yeah, but then they gave us quiver back. But then, obviously, one of my subscribers is Tom is a warlock. Tom, I've got a serious question. Since Senior read out all the Sunsinger duration nerfs, how do you feel that as a
there
warlock?
is no duration. There is
There's
no
no-
duration. There is no duration nerf on Sunsinger. There
No,
was none.
it's still.
Except
there was
for when you self-res. That's
Yeah,
it.
self-res. Because basically, if you're running Fireborn, you can actually hold that shit as long as like the normal super lasts. Because you're coming back from the dead with full energy and full health, and you're basically going out killing people. I know exactly why you said that. It's better to nerf that form of it versus the other two, because the other two are just support forms.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anybody that's complaining and bitching about, oh, we didn't need the nerf, are the
It's
ones.
the ones that use Fireborn to their advantage.
Yeah,
No lie, no lie.
and then
I understand that entirely. And this
then-
is coming from a Warlock player, because I don't play the Sunsinger class. I'm a Stormcaller person. I don't mind the nerfs because I actually can play around my class no matter what happens.
thank you, Tom. Thank you for that, because I do agree. I do see, obviously, because you know I main as a warlock as well. I have, well, my secondary is a Stormcaller. I really don't care what happens to my Stormcaller,
Luke,
but at the end of the day,
yes.
what really gets me pissed off is the fact that when all this information was released, even before it was released, community pages and forums and the live streams have just become really toxic, and people saying that, you know, warlocks didn't deserve this, warlocks should be left alone. But what about the rest of us?
The thing is, warlocks were left alone from the beginning. It's just they only got hit a couple times, and then when it's because the warlock subclass has been getting really strong over the past nerfs to every other class.
But here's the
that they
thing: have they been getting strong, or is it because they nerfed the other two classes that their discrepancy was starting to be seen?
That's what he's saying. It's because they were only nerfing the other classes, and then they were like, "Oh shit, what have we done?"
Yeah, because the
So-
warlock class has been dangerous if you let one be like that. It's just
Jacob about the risk to revive. Revives in 3v3 game types will be seeing changes soon.
Oh yes,
Bakken and the Crucible design team want revives to be more risk reward. With that in mind, they have made the changes to the res system, such as revives will now take longer even while wearing fast res gear. I think that's something Nico will like.
Yeah.
What the hell? Hold up. Fast res gears.
That picture.
That's actually pretty hard. I mean, because with fast res gear, it makes you revive a little bit faster.
We've seen people like get res at a blazing amount of speed.
Oh no, I
Yeah,
know what you mean.
ridiculous.
I've seen it before, but I haven't seen it like really, really fast unless they couple that shit with other shit, and that's really hard.
Sprinting through your teammate's orb and getting a revive will no longer be possible even with quick res gear. Players are now required to stand closer to a team member's orb to perform a revive.
That's what I always
Shields
do anyway.
Shields gained from resurrecting a teammate will be weaker.
That's actually pretty good.
Revive timers will be increased by 2 seconds in Trials of Osiris. The first death will be a 7-second timer and stack for each death.
So it'd be 7, 14, 21, 28, so on and so forth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not bad. Because basically it won't give you 5 seconds to wait, and then you can revive them as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm. Balancing. Here you go. This is what we were talking about. A new weapon tuning will be changing how our weapons behave. 1,000-yard stare was revealed to be the most equipped special weapon in the game. Taking that into account, as well as how heavily snipers are used in Crucible, Jacob.
I've hit it to Jacob all day long.
Nothing wrong with that.
Snipers will have an across-the-board stability nerf. Increase scope zoom for the 3 short-range scope, ambush, short gaze, long view SLR 10, and have time added to scoping in. The snapshot perk will provide a 20% boost to ADS time versus the 30% boost we currently have. Now, I'm not sure, but maybe Nico or Jacob can explain that to me, but that doesn't sound much like a hurt to sniper rifles.
Well, he
it's
says
not. It's not supposed to be.
It's basically meant to discourage them from keep using the same setup they're using now. And it's really weird because the fact is, like, when you have that 30% aim down sight bonus, means you can aim a little bit faster than normal. 30% is actually a big ass increase if you think about it.
They're promoting more for quick scoping rather than just hard scoping down a certain lane.
Yeah.
Right.
It's gonna really show like who can actually use a sniper rifle.
Jacob is the key player for that. He can use a sniper rifle like nothing. He runs double sniper rifles. Fuck it.
I do normally.
No Land Beyond plus whatever else he has in his secondary.
Yeah.
So here we go. Nico, you there too?
Yeah, I'm here.
Snipers aren't the only weapons seeing changes, of course. Auto
Let's see if a
rifles,
shotgun-
fusion rifles, and pulse rifles
come to
will
me.
also be seeing some changes.
Okay.
High rate of fire auto rifles. Doctrine. Slight damage nerf.
Stand right up here for a second.
Need to do that accuracy shit off. Fuck that.
Low rate of
Right.
fire auto rifles. Spiros regime. Slight increase in damage.
Okay, that's good because it takes a little bit longer for Cyrilus or any type of low rate of fire auto rifle to get off on somebody, and it's really hard to kill them.
Don't
Fusion
come here.
rifles. Universal stability buff allowing for closer grouping of bullets. Or
That's
bolts.
good.
Low
That's
rate
good.
of
A
fire.
postmaster.
Low rate of fire pulse rifles. Spare change. Slight boost to damage to allow for 2 burst kills on some enemies if all bullets are headshots. Who uses spare change? Where did they get
I
this
have-
from?
Spare change 25. No, I actually have it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have it. I don't
I
use
have it
it,
too.
but
I never
I
fucking
might use it. I got a new version of it, a year 2 version of it. I might use it, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm joining in on your party,
hand
okay?
cannons. Hand cannons. Reserve ammo increased.
What the fucking shit?
Here, Warframe.
Oh, okay.
King's Fall raid weapons will get some love in the
Objective
update.
is
All
not
King's
complete.
Fall weapons will be getting a buff to reload speed.
Nice.
To
You say what now?
King's